It's back, baby. And not only is it back, but the cards, the videos from the old channel on the playlist. So if you want to see why this, if you want to see the other 19 Overpower character videos where I discuss the character cards of the Overpower characters, each with a theme, you can go check out the playlist linked in the description or in my playlist section. You know, so far I've only moved over the Overpower cards to it, but you can go check out the playlist. And the theme for this one is villains, as chosen by my good friend Anthony. This is from the newest set of Overpower, Edgar Rice Burroughs, and World Legends. I think most of these villains are World Legends. I don't think there's any Edgar Rice Burroughs characters, but anyways, these are all villains. And yeah, Jack is a villain. Look at his. He may only be 20. Is that not up to 22? Is his threat equal to his power good? You can offer someone to be stronger, and if they accept, you get a heal, because Jack is about healing. I think this is the base one, and this is the alt art, but this might be the alt art, and that might be the base. I'm unsure. Dracula is a menace if you read the book and other media about him. And things he's a menace because not only is he very hard to kill, he's also can stand to your soul and keep you still so he can get up close and bite your neck and drain all that precious blood that heals him. Do a good job with as you can see, this is for remainder of game card, which is why it has the full hourglass. It's kind of an attack, and you keep it in play. I don't know. I don't know. I would say this is more defensive than attack, but should have a shield, not that, but that. Dracula in a lot of fiction, and I think in the original too, has other vampires working under him. I think the Brides of Dracula come from the original story. I could be wrong, but yeah, he is the most powerful. Therefore, he is the first. He is the Lord, and his flesh is very hard to penetrate with normal weapons. You have to have the right tools for the trade to kill Dracula, cause yeah, his flesh is undead, therefore it's going to be harder to pierce. Not only does his static ability heal him to prove he is hard to kill, but also this attack will heal him even more. So yeah, Dracula's a pain to kill. No static ability on the Headless Horseman, first thing to notice. Second thing to notice is if you went by power grid and not threat level there, he would cost one more, but due to threat level being 18, you can have a person with 19. I want to put him with yeah. And there are a few cards that are based around a single special. That's one per deck. One of them is better than, at least one of them that I know of off the top of my head is better than the others, but we'll get to that when we get to that. This is not bad. It's remainder game. And that's the venture total. It's a yeah. as you can see, Mark, is it called Mark of the Hunter? Mark of the Headless makes this card better. This card's not bad, but with Mark of the Headless, it's even better because once he set his sight on you, his hunting gets better than just randomly hunting you. I believe the story goes that he uses a pumpkin head because he lost his head and he's gonna take your head and see if it will work. Therefore, him throwing his head at you is extremely scary, and it being on fire makes it an energy attack. Yeah, it makes sense to me. A guy on a horse with a pumpkin head. I don't know about you, but me personally, I would find that terrifying. I would be terrified of that. That was a pictures of terror to me. I don't know what a Hessian is. But the fact that it's because Mark of the Headless, and this represents that. This represents his hunting getting better. I don't know why being beheaded is better if he's hunting you. But yeah, getting beheaded if he's hunting you is better. You can do all the things. You can do all the things on teamwork cards. That is interesting. He's a team of one. I wonder if his cards behind him will represent that, or represent Robin Hood time period or stuff like that. We'll have to look and see. It's basically you're paying. You can't afford the tax, basically. Oh, speaking of taxes, your total. You basically sometimes you whiff on taxes, which would be getting rid of something with nothing up there, and sometimes you hit big. And sometimes he's an army of one, therefore people fear him. Oh, I guess he has an army behind him. Never mind. I don't know how to read the bones relates to Sheriff Nottingham's character. If you do, please tell me. You can easily tell me by leaving a comment. You're gonna flush Robin Hood out of the woods besides burning the woods down because you don't care. You're the sheriff. And if the villains like Robin Hood are hiding in the woods, you just gotta chase them out by burning down the woods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for the Wicked Witch, this is the regular art and the other one's the art because of the art on the cards. This one matches the art on the cards better than the other one. So yeah, we ended off with Wicked Witch for villains. I think that's more book accurate than the movie or movies, any of them with green skin. I think this purple skin's more accurate. I haven't read the book, but I know the green skin's inaccurate to the book. I do know, though, in the books, she sends multiple animals after Dorothy and them to try and get those silver slippers back, and none of it really works. But this card represents her command over all those animals. You get to pick where your opponent's attacks are going. That's just nasty. The way Overpower works is you have 3 characters on the front line, 1 in reverse. And now if you can cripple your opponent by keeping his character in reverse for one turn, and then you'll have a 3v2. That's going to limit his options drastically. That's a nasty card. I like the art, the direction they went for this. At least Wicked Witch, I like the art. The good witches feared her. The other evil witches feared her. She was the most powerful witch, so of course she's going to be feared. People don't like power. And yeah, the shoes were silver, and she wanted them. Technically, if you built this, it would be an illegal deck. The threat is too high. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video isn't to give you suggestions on how to build decks. This video is to talk about the characters. And I think I did a good job of that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. I think next one is 1800s.